Okay, quick Gale break before we go back to these women pretending they're in a good place. If you're still here, you clearly have Bravo brain like I do, so go ahead and hit subscribe. That little button under the video, that tells YouTube, yes, I do want more unhinged housewives breakdowns in my life. Now the bell is very I said what I said. That's you telling YouTube, don't play with me, I want to know the second she posts. Tap it so you're not the last one at the party asking, now how did I get in it when everyone's already in the comments? We're celebrating a decade of Potomac with a bleeped out recording, a federal indictment, and the Grand Dame doing pro bono legal aid. Let's get into it. Monique hands Andy her phone like it's the Zapruder tape. Production bleeps the entire thing, just like she warned us. Andy's face is doing closed captions in real time. The implication is her kid confirmed Stacey was talking to Chris. Using kids as any sort of source is always an unfortunate route to go on Housewives. Stacey's defense, having just survived the divorce, she has no reason to hopscotch into Monique's family court storyline.
I have nothing to gain from being involved with your ex-husband, and I would beg for you to be smarter in this moment.
She floats a sit-down with Chris.
He would never be accountable.
Andy watches Wendy's face like she's a human polygraph. Wendy says the tides are turning. If they aren't happening this season because we move on to events and trips. Gizelle apologizes for giving Stacey a large robe in Nevis, but not a nameless one. The shade stays and Stacey accepts it with grace. Then Colorado. Angel admits sticking Gizelle and Ashley in the tiny room was a petty getback, a Potomac community service. Jassi is dismissed like a substitute teacher no one was listening to hours ago. Then Karen makes her return. Andy parks her next to Stacey. He asks if she still wants to shed the Grand Dame title.
I've tried to shed it. It's not working, so I give the people what they want.
She still refuses to label herself an alcoholic and prefers person living in lifetime recovery. We see exactly where the growth ceiling currently sits. Andy asks about BravoCon backlash.
People have a right to their opinions, but I have a right to thrive.
Then Karen and Wendy's Cold War, a tit-for-tat betrayal tennis match that neither of them can win and both refuse to retire from.
No disrespect to your mother. I adore your mother. I particularly loved when she told you to shut up this season.
The room goes dead. Old school Grand Dame just peeked out from behind the recovery robe. Andy goes back to Wendy. The wire fraud charges, 67 credit cards, Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy. She begins to parse things out and takes us through the events leading up to the arrest. Karen steps in with some pro bono legal advice.
I wouldn't have answered anything on the stage today. You're talking too much, Wendy.
Wendy says she spoke to counsel beforehand, but receives the advice. Her answers get noticeably shorter. She closes her segment saying that even though she's not out of the storm, she's already a better woman for having walked through it. Karen and Monique take their bows. Then final thoughts round the couch. Angel, Tia, and Kay remain uninteresting in what's likely to be, for at least one of them, their final moments on the show. Ashley tells a lie about wanting to be more sisterly. Seems like an appropriate period to her time on the show as well if Bravo happens to be listening. Gizelle, who didn't get a package this reunion, delivers a self-authored life update nobody ordered but were all forced to sign for. Stacey wants to stay exactly who she is and just wants to be more direct. Wendy wants to lead with kindness. She even extends an olive branch to Ashley and her bunions. Champagne is poured and Andy promises to heavily filter the group selfie. Did season 10 stick the landing or limp to the gas station margarita? Drop your verdict in the comments.